Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you, Sean.
All right. It seems simple. It's an economic downturn. We really have not had an economic recovery. Raising taxes at this time, to me, seems, counterproductive in terms of creating jobs. Will the Republicans stay firm that all the tax cuts need to be extended?
Yes, and I'm confident of that. And 41 Republican senators signed a letter that was given to the president, I believe, saying that we want the tax cuts addressed, the keeping the government in operation, and whatever other taxes or other, such as the estate taxes, taken care of. And then if there's time, we would be willing to take up the START treaty. But we need to take up the tax extenders, and I predict to you that we will have a 2-year extension of all of the tax cuts, all of them without exception. That will be, I think, our final position. A lot of us would like to make it longer, but I think that it would be satisfactory. By the way, could I just comment? The president said the American people didn't vote for gridlock. I agree with him. But they didn't. They voted against the spending. They voted against Obamacare. They voted against the government takeover of automobile companies and TARP and all of those things that characterized the first 2 years of their administration.
Well, the president has a very different view. He thinks he has a communications problem. That he just didn't communicate well enough with the American people. So obviously you disagree with that. What if the Democrats take the position that will make the so-called middle-class tax cuts permanent, but the taxes on small business and so-called wealthy Americans will only extend that temporarily? Is that something Republicans would go for?
Republicans won't go for it. The one thing that we know from being home is that there is such uncertainty out there about their future that people are sitting on money. They're not investing. They're not hiring, whether they be big businesses or small, because they have no idea of what their financial picture will be in the coming year. And we did a terrible thing by going out of session before the election and not extending these tax cuts. So I'm confident that at least 41 Republicans will hold fast in the United States Senate.
Do you know that for sure? I mean, have you spoken to your colleagues? Are you sure you have?
Oh, yes.
All right. So all right. What if there's a stalemate? What if you can't come to a compromise? Do you wait to the next Congress? In other words, those Bush tax cuts expire? Is that a possibility? Could that happen?
Well, I hope not. I think it would be devastating to the economy. I think that we'd be raising taxes on everybody. We'd be having a terrible impact on savings and investment and employment. And I really believe that on this issue, that the Democrats, at the end of the day, will come around to at least a 2-year extension of all of them. And that's going to be our position. That's our fallback position.
All right. What if